Yo, what is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin. We got a lot of MT. We could talk about all that stuff later. Right now, we're talking about the new agendas that dropped for, not that man, but for the Rush in general, where you can do all the challenges and get Austin Reaves. So right before we get started, you can see that it says there's over 13 days remaining. Originally, when they dropped it, it was a week. Thankfully, they extended it because it's obviously going to take people a little bit longer than that. It is a long grind. But now that we know we have another week, I want to say just take it easy. You don't have to go crazy. And that's something that I kind of just was like, all right, I don't have to like do this all one shot because it doesn't stack. Yes, it doesn't stack. You got to actually legitimately play out all these games. You have to play a total of 15, whether you want to do unlimited, salary cap, you can mix and match. But you need to get 3 dunks with the player in unlimited or salary cap. And originally when we saw this, we were like, all right, that's not too bad. That's probably like 2 games. If you can like get a couple here, a couple there, maybe another one there, like you can have somebody help you in salary cap type vibes, like, yo, let me dunk, you dunk. But nah, you can only do it one time. So even if it shows you that you dunked 3 times with whoever, like for example, you dunk 3 times with Jerry Stackhouse, then you dunk 3 times with LeBron, and it pops up both times, just know it only counts with one of those players, and that's really bad. Now the worst part is for this one right here, you need to do it 30 times, and the same rules apply. You will not be able to stack once again. So you need to get 3 blocks in either domination or triple threat offline. Once you get a rhythm going in triple threat offline, it's honestly not too bad. It's not as bad or hard as it sounds. I'll give you guys some tips and tricks for all of these. I'll tell you guys what you guys should do, how to stack these the best way possible to get these done. But unfortunately, you'll have to play 15 games here of pretty much 5v5 full court long games. Salary cap is obviously way less cheesy and less time consuming than unlimited. Plus, you could lose easily and not worry about it. Unlimited is toxic, so if you lose there, you get upset. So I would recommend doing this in salary cap. This one, obviously recommend triple threat offline. And then for right here, you need 100 rebounds with Suns players online. I know you're probably like hating yourself, but my biggest recommendation is doing it while you're running the salary cap games. Run 2 or 3 Suns players. So recommendations would be like DeAndre Ayton. He's a cheap salary cap amethyst big man that can dunk the ball for you too. You can probably run like Amari Stoudemire, one of the cheaper options, right? Like you got to check, see, but definitely get like a power forward, a center, maybe a small forward even, but have multiple of them off the bench or whatever the case is, and they'll get you your rebounds. Like I got 28 rebounds in my 3 salary cap games that I played so far. Next up is assists. Yes, you need a total of 150 Lakers assists in single player games. So I was doing this while knocking out these blocks in triple threat offline. I was out here trying my best to get blocks with multiple people to see if I could get them to stack. Same thing here. I was just trying to see if they would stack, and obviously I found out they didn't. So now we just trying to get assist type vibe. So you should definitely use a point guard, like a lower overall point guard. I was using Derek Fisher. He's an emerald. He gets me to assist while the other guys or whoever it is, like Chet Holmgren, for example. But a recommendation would be to use a lower tier center and then like maybe one guy to score with. But if you use like an Emerald Taco, or I heard Biombo was nice, his Emerald, just use multiple, like try different things type vibes. But that way you can stack this with this. Another thing you can stack is this right here, Wild West player points in the paint. So that was the easiest challenge by far. You need 60 points in the paint. You could easily do that. Honestly, when it first dropped, it was counting pretty much any player's points as points in the paint. They probably fixed that by now, or if they didn't, try it out, see what happens. And then this one's pretty easy too. You just need 23s with Wild West players in triple threat online or co-op. So if your teammate uses the player, it will not count. It has to be you, unfortunately, but you can see why they wouldn't do that. There's a lot of things they did wrong with these challenges. Like I thought this would be an easier grind than Inferno, but Inferno you could at least stack. You were able to stack the triple doubles, you were able to stack this or that. This not being able to stack is very, very time consuming. I don't know why they did it like that. I definitely do not. For salary cap, definitely, like I said, use the Suns players so you can rebound. And then I would highly recommend just to get the dunks out the way first. Like you don't have to force it, but if you're not like the best in salary cap, or you're not like that, try to like run a lot of pick and rolls, go into the oop or something like that, or in transition, but focus on one player who you want it to be. I can show you guys my salary cap team. It's not the best, but I'll also, like, during this week, I'll show you guys some better salary cap teams. You guys got to remember, my no player market team is hard to create lineups. These guys I just threw in exhibitions, but this is kind of my starting lineup. Any one of these dudes could dunk it at will, at ease type vibes. So it was easy. I had a backup Suns player, so when I put out this one was getting rebounds, like I said, and then this guy comes in. I don't like Amari like that. There's probably definitely better options out there. I just don't have them. And then for triple threat offline, I was running something like this, and then like you change the matchup. So I can show you guys how to do that if anyone doesn't know. I know some newer players play, but it's pretty easy to change matchups, and you should highly like do something like this. I think this would be a better lineup. That way I'm able to do everything. Let's quickly jump into a game to see what's up. And we're playing against Roy Hibbert at center, but it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to block Roy Hibbert. I'm trying to block the point guard. Remember that. That is our goal. That is our game plan. So I can't change it on offense. I got to change it on defense. So we'll just get our shots up. We'll score really fast. And right here, what we're going to do is we're going to hit L1. And I'm going to click square on the player, which was my big man. And I'm going to switch him on to the point guard. So if you guys didn't follow that, I'll do it one more time. It's L1 on PlayStation. So it's the top left trigger, right? It's the one closest to you, not the one furthest from you. You're going to hit that, as I miss right there. And you'll hit the icon that the player is. So right now you see I'm iconed on Patrick Beverly. And that way I am guarding him. I'm letting him drive in. He drove in. I was supposed to get the block. The fact that I didn't is on me, not his fault. It's always my fault at the end of the day. But yeah, once again, once you hit that trigger, it'll tell you who you want to guard, and you will pick whoever you want. And that is absolutely disgusting. I'm trying to bait him, but obviously Taco is very, very slow. But I'm still obviously going to get the blocks. I'm just baiting him in, and then we jump up with him. Sometimes you'll foul. If you have a better big, there's a lot of better bigs than Taco at the end of the day, so maybe try somebody else. I'm just out here trying to throw out some suggestions as we get our first block. Could have been a second, but I was a little bit too slow there. So yeah, I just stand to his side, and then I just start moving when he starts moving, and we get a block pretty much every single time, just like that. I hope that made your lives easier. It sucks, like I said, that you can't do it with multiple players multiple times. We were trying to do that earlier. Doesn't work, unfortunately. That should have been a block, but they be hating us sometimes. And yeah, I use Kyle Korver because he's automatic. You could use anybody, Nick Young. There's so many great options that can light up the stat sheet really, really fast. Here is block number 3. Call it before it happens. And yeah, the triple threat offline is lit because it has the board game, the door game. I don't know what I just said. Board game. All I have to really note is 2K made these cards unbuyable. You cannot buy these in the player market, but you can open packs and try to pull them. Their odds are as follows: 8% for a pink diamond, and the Opal is less than 2%. I've heard a lot of people pulling these cards. Honestly, bases have obviously been ruined for the foreseeable future. Honestly, I hate that they took them out and you can't buy them. I do hate that a lot. I hate that base packs kind of really suck. That's something else I gotta note. Let's go ahead and open one of these just because I have a lot of MT. I didn't want to, I didn't mean to, I wasn't planning to, but we might as well. I've been making money. You guys will see that very soon. I don't plan to pull anything from here, and we already got Thaddeus Young. Okay. I wonder how much they'll quick sell for, but we're gonna find out, I guess. I'm glad it didn't shake. I guess the Emmys will not shake. It makes sense considering that I already have them. Did I get another one? Bro, this is wild. Okay, odds not too bad for the Emmys. It seems. I doubt they sell for much. But yeah, the fact that 2K really making these cards non-player market based is on me. When I used no auction house for so long, they made everyone have no auction house this year. I started the no player market. They made everyone not have a player market. So I apologize on y'all behalf. I highly doubt we get a diamond or anything better. But the last thing I will say is thankfully they did add some extra time on these. That's the big W right there, that they did give us an extra week. I think that would have made no sense if it was just 1 week. I know it's not a lot of time, but take your time with it. I gave you guys all the advice that I would do in every game mode. And yes, ooh, that clutched up the box. Honestly, that was a really bad box. That was absolutely disgusting. We made 11K, lost mad money. Do not open these by any means necessary. I will probably grade that, and we might as well go ahead and quick sell those for whatever we just made. We just lost money, it is what it is. I do it for you guys at the end of the day. Let me know if there's any other things you guys want to know, but best of luck to you guys. Take your time once again, make things happen. I will see you guys later. It's been your boy Mosballin. Y'all know the drill. I'm glad they picked that jersey with the little 2 in the heart. That's kind of cute, man. That is cute. Love it, love it, love it. I'm surprised he got the Opal, but I'm also surprised that we can't buy these cards. That is very, very, very surprising at the end of the day.